Hi, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to my new recording for the month of June. We're celebrating this mark halfway through the year, so a lot of people are ending a lot of things right now. Kids are graduating and the end of the school year, so we have all these endings, right? And it's a very reflective time, a time where we can really look at the first half of the year and see where we are at and what would we like to bloom and blossom from here. The red rose is a very deep color, and I feel that this month is going to be a very deep type of month, a very reflective month, very deep to go within, especially with this new moon, the new moon in Gemini. The new moon in Gemini is showing us just all these different thought patterns that we have dealt with. It's also giving us many different perspectives, if you'll notice. Gemini is the sign of the twins. It has polarities, right? It has the light and the dark. It has almost that Jekyll and Hyde type of vibe to it. So you could be acting out some of those energies since the sun and the moon are both in this sign. You could be seeing things from a very high perspective one minute and then kind of going into a little bit more of a shadow aspect and then maybe bringing yourself out of that. So it could be like this dance that you're doing with yourself. And last night, this is where I was at, and there was a storm happening, and the storm there's lightning and all of this going on this side of the scene, and then the sunset on the other side. So there's lots of endings and new beginnings, and we have the new beginnings that a lot of us are going through. Some are still going through some heavy storms. And depending on how you ride these storms, these waves, it could be lightning and stormy one day and bright and sunny the next. And just like the scenery that I shown you, the clouds that are there, the darkness that we all go through, that we learn from, that we are here to understand through some of the darkest moments of our lives, right? I just found out that a family member of mine, they're a good friend, their son-in-law passed away. He got shot at gunpoint. And, there is so many energies happening right now. So many people are feeling different ways and, wanting to lash out. We learn through the darkness not for it to consume us, but for us to grow stronger through it. So prayers, please, for the family that is suffering and any other families that are going through some hard times right now. And, it's tragic to see and to experience some of these and the storms that many families are going through at this time. And, we bring that into our heart space. We bring that into the love, and we really embrace that and all the many things that people are going through right now, changes, and whatever storm that you're going through, or someone that is going through that, if you are that beacon of light that needs to send that out there, please do so, because it's much needed. It's much needed at this time. Some of the heaviness that some of us are carrying from maybe lifetimes or our lineage, it takes a strong person not to really act out in anger. I've personally been threatened and been harassed, and it's not easy. It's not easy to walk the path and and feel disrespected from peoples and energies. And so let's respect each other. Let's really come at a place of respect and honor. And know if somebody says no, respect that and honor it. It's part of our path. It's part of what we're here to do. And we want to support each other, not bring each other down. So yeah, it's everyone's going through their own stuff right now. And my initiation fees just so happens to be, something that I've never dealt with at this time. And it's intense, it's intense for everybody at different levels of where they're at. And then still feeling that really beautiful embrace from God. And I did have a really beautiful experience with Christ. So we're just reminded in all these times that there is peace to be given. One of the sayings that Christ left us, my peace I give you, he gives us his peace, the Prince of Peace. The dove, the Holy Spirit, stands for that peace. The light from the Christ hands is poured onto the earth, and I will pour out my spirit into the earth. And we need it right now. All of us need it. As we stand together with our love, with trying to stay positive no matter what, understanding that what we're going through is this is not an easy time for some people. And also just having the reverence for each person on the planet right now, to really face their own inner demons and rise above it, rise above those addiction patterns or thought patterns that have you in your own hell. So we call out to God, to Spirit. And it says in the scripture, I will put my spirit in you and you will live. A lot of us are coming into this recognition, into our gifts, into our sovereignty, into really living that within us and understanding the gifts that are unfolding. This new moon also brings a lot of gifts, lots of intuitive insight, lots of heightened awareness. So I just really want to put this image of Christ here. This is called the Prince of Peace. I don't know if I had I'm not sure if you could see the name there, but that's the artist. And just remembering that, Christ is within, Christ is without, whatever it is that you believe in, to be respectful of everybody's beliefs, and, to honor that within each other too. We don't need to bounce off projections. We don't need to bounce off negativity or hate. It's, and even though we've all done that, we've all been there, we've all been through the darkness, through some really dark phases of our lives, and we are to honor that, to learn through that, because there's wisdom that comes from truth and knowledge and your realness and your rawness, and from love, and from understanding where you did have hate for somebody or at a certain time, and now that you know better. So we're definitely at just a change in frequency, a change in vibration, change. So when we have the endings, we do have new beginnings. This is a field of dandelions, the puff ones. And another message that I receive is, the story about Tinkerbell, actually. The story about Tinkerbell is how she was born and how she was given her gifts. And in this path, she has this golden path laid out for her, spiral path. Everything is always spiraling for us, moving at all times. And it says they will help you find your talent. In this story of Tinkerbell, when she was first born, she's given her wings, and she's also led to her talent. And her correct talent lights up for her. and she doesn't necessarily vibe with her talent right away. You know, she wants to explore other talents. She wants to see what's out there. She wants to see if she fits in or where she fits in, right? And we can all relate to that. This is a lot that I feel that could be happening this month too, with those whose gifts are unfolding. You might want to or explore certain things until you really find your talent and you're fine tuning your talent. But once you find that flow and it ignites and that passion ignites within you, you are able just to really go in with it, you know, without anything interfering, without, you know, you being distracted and trying to learn something else that really doesn't suit you. We all do that. We've all been there, right? And this is the story of Tinkerbell, and she brings that lesson, that understanding to us. She finds her tribe, you know, after she kind of just tries everything and all her different aspects and her friends that come from, you know, her learning these different modalities, but also fine tuning who she is. She finds her friends, she finds her tribe this way. So, you know, remember when you're exploring and you're understanding or you're trying to understand different concepts or beliefs with whatever path that you decide to take, that it is customized just for you and learning yourself. And we are given the fruits of the Spirit, and it's love, it's gentleness, it's kindness, it's self-control, it's patience, you know, patience and understanding. It is so much of this. It is understanding the divine union within and the divine union with your sacred partner, that they too are going through so much. And, you know, so much wisdom is unfolding. And each time that you connect with your beloved in the physical, it is new growth, new passion, new wisdom, and, you know, everything that we are unfolding at the perfect divine timing. Just always remember that everything is unfolding in divine timing. And as you're staying in alignment with yourself, you're able to, you know, to be that, to gift that to your beloved, to your kids, to all that is around you, all that comes into your energy field. You're able to really be that beacon of light for whoever is going through their stuff. Even though you may be going through your stuff, you're able to hold more of your compassion, more of your realness, more of you here. And it's okay sometimes when we go through those deep darkness, or if we're working through grieving, or whatever the case may be, we're having compassion for our fellow brothers and sisters on their path. And just remember, through the storm, through all stormy weather, there's always the light that is there to guide us through the other side. And there's many different perspectives that we can take along the way. All of the different angles that we can see through things and, you know, past certain illusions, past any interference that you may be feeling in your energy field, or maybe projections, standing in your truth, in your knowing, and your divinity at all times. So I want to wish you a very happy June, a very happy new moon. And also invite you to my Patreon. This is my Patreon page here. This is, you know, I post private pictures like the ones of the storm. I also put my new moon recordings. This is the Gemini new moon recording. And there's different artworks that I post up. And this is the Gemini new moon, where I take you onto a journey. And we just kind of travel with light language and different types of energies that come through. Maybe it's angelic energy or animal spirit energies that come through the meditation. And this is just a great way to receive clearing. It's a great way to receive healing. If you would like to be part of the Patreon. I also have, you know, just different types of recording. Like this one is Christ Light. I have this fragmentation healing. just to assist with any fragmented pieces of yourself. And I just post pictures and put messages on here. I also post herbs that assist with your ascension process, different herbs that help with cleansing and clearing. I put suggestions on there. All of this is private on my Patreon page. Some things I do post publicly though. So Patreon is just a really good way to assist in my work and what I do and my healing work. You can pledge anywhere from $2. This you get, monthly recordings. You get posts that most people don't have access to. It's just private for the ones that sign up. And even if you do follow, you'll still get some free post on there that I release. There's also Angelic Union here, where I have the harmonization for union templates, and I put recordings there and messages that I receive. I also have this one for the moon. You get new moon messages and healing recordings. This is another tier. It's called Angel Wings. This you receive more one-on-one support with me and distant healing. So this is a good way to, to really step into your devotion and really be committed to your path, and also support healers in the work that we do. So I really like Patreon that they have this option for us to create and also to assist all of our clients in just a more intimate way. It feels very safe for me. It's a very nice platform where I can post my work and also put different art pieces on there. I do create art, and I'll post some of those sometimes as well and talk about it, and just share a lot of the things that I receive. So you'll also get private posts like this from just beaches that I like to go to. Some of these are on my Instagram page as well. But if you would like to be part of my Patreon, I would love, you to participate in this this new venture of my offerings. So as we complete this video, thank you for sticking with it. I know in the beginning it was a little heavier, a little deep, but we're all going, like I said, everyone's going through their stuff, everyone's going through their healing. We all rise above it. We all go in through this very sacred initiation phase of love at all times too. So let's remember that and have reverence for each other, no matter where you're at or what you're going through. I honor you. I respect you. I'm also offering my healing course this month, and it is going to be very simple techniques, easy techniques, where you have the opportunity to do one-on-one coaching with me. In this one-on-one coaching, we will go dive a little bit deeper, but you don't have to have the one-on-one coaching if you just want to take the course. In the course, we're going to go over sacred bathing. We're going to be going over unlocking dormant gifts, where I'm going to be explaining that, self-mastery, learning about healing essences, clearing energies, entities, prayers, blessings. I'm going to have recorded affirmations, recorded light language transmissions in the package. Just the package alone is going to have all of that with it. Learning how to work with elements. Also, the option to have one-on-one coaching with me is available. I have people already signed up for the coaching package. So if you're available for that, or if you're interested in that, that is limited space. So if you're looking to get in one-on-one coaching with me, please contact me to find out more information about this offering I have. And I do offer one-on-one individual coaching. So we will be going through individual coaching as well, if you're guided to work with me. So in a one-on-one sense. I am certified. I do a lot of healing work, so lots of training and different modalities. If you would like to learn more about that, you could contact me or go check out my website and you can learn more. Check out my Patreon. There's lots of stuff on my Patreon that you can learn from too. So there's price ranges for everybody. I have, lots of different price ranges. If you like to support my work, it is here, and I appreciate that. And let's continue to have this peace within, this beautiful growth that is happening, that is ready to take flight as we go into different rabbit holes, if you will, and we explore different realms of our consciousness or, within ourselves. If we're traveling down a deep pattern or a deep cavern, that we get to learn from that and take that wisdom and that understanding and that knowledge. So I do have the new moon recording available also if you're interested in that. Thank you so much. So much peace and blessings. Prayers are always accepted. Prayers, not projections. Let's remember that. Thank you.